Okay, and we're back. This is going to be section 8.2. I typed the learning targets in here because they are a little longer, so go ahead and write those down. And then we're going to put the formulas for using sigma notation and Gauss's formula to compute a series. So I'm going to go ahead and put the formulas in there. Please copy these down. I know they're a little hard to see, but the sigma notation is Sn equals sigma, and then you're going to add your terms together. And then Gauss's formula is Sn equals n times A1 plus An divided by 2. Remember that A1 and An stand for the first and last term. Let's go ahead and try it. For number 1, it says use sigma notation to rewrite each series and then compute. So we're going to go ahead and write sigma, and then we're going to add some terms together. So if it's asking you for a series of 3, you're going to start with your sigma, and then you're going to add 3 terms together. That's all they're asking you for. So the answer is 27. Let's go ahead and do the next one for number 2. You're going to add 4 terms together in this series. I'm going to erase a little bit of number 1, just so I have some room. You add the 4 terms together, and they come out to be 45. Okay, last but not least, number 3, we're going to add 5 terms together because that's what they're asking you to do. Okay, that's it for that part. For number 4 through 6, you have to use Gauss's formula to calculate the finite series. The reason we use Gauss's formula is because you might be asked to add numbers 1 through a million, and it would take you forever to do it by hand. So Gauss's formula is the quick and easy way to do this. So if you take a look here, you need 3 things. You need the number of terms, which is n. Well, if we start at 1 and we go all the way up to 61, we have 61 terms. So n will be 61. As a side note, those dots mean continuing. So that means it goes from 3 all the way up to 61. So n is equal to 61. The first term is 1, so we'll represent that with an A1. The last term is 61. And that's all you need to write the formula. So I'll go ahead and write the formula, and you can write this down. The formula for 61 terms, if you were to add them all up, would be 1,891. Let's go ahead and do number 5. Number 5 is a little tricky because we're only going in chunks of 3s. So from number 3 to 60, how many sets of 3, or if you're going up by 3s, how many numbers are in there? Well, it would be 20. 3, 6, 9, 12, so on and so forth. There's only 20 numbers. So n will be 20. A1 is 3, and the last term is 60. Now you can write the formula and compute. The answer is 630. I'll go ahead and do number 6, which is very similar to number 5. We're going in chunks of 4. So if you're going from 4, 8, 12, 16, all the way up to 40, how many numbers are there? N will be 10. A1 is going to be 4, and the last term is going to be 40, and then you can set up your formula and add them up. The answer is 220, and that's the end of section 8.2.